At Sennelager in Germany, final preparations for a NATO Estonia deployment look routine. But for 1st Battalion The Mercian Regiment, it's a mission rehearsal within an extreme COVID bubble. The most ambitious training yet, under tough German and British restrictions. In March, 1 Mercians will lead a NATO battle group in Estonia. What's called Operation Cabrit is one of the British Army's key missions. The aim to reassure Estonians in the face of an increasingly assertive Russian neighbour. It's why no one can afford to let a COVID pandemic frustrate training.
It's really hard, but we've done it. And we're absolutely abiding by all of the German regulations and all of the British regulations. Very strict testing regime. We tested over 3,500 people using both lateral flow testing and also PCR testing. So we're testing regularly. We're also householding, we're also bubbling, and we're also ensuring people are wearing their masks, and we're abiding strictly by the hands, face, space regulation.
Troops are restricted to the Sennelager training facility and banned from the outside world. There are compulsory tests for all visitors to what's called Exercise Tallinn Dawn. Soldiers themselves have been repeatedly tested even before the exercise in Germany.
B Company have all gone into isolation because they have a couple of positive tests. So that company's all isolated, they're not out on the ground. So Dragon Company, our support company, have now re-rolled and they're doing some of B Company's job as well, so they're now a fighting company as well as their own support company.
Such incidents are said to be rare, but the 1 Mercian battle group is taking no chances.
It's very restricted right now, even within crews within the squadron. So for you to visit or go and pass a message on to another crew, you have to make sure that you remain at the correct social distance and wear the correct face protection and all of that good stuff. We know that everyone's been tested negative now 3 times already, so us contained within our own little squadron bubble now, we can be rest assured within ourselves that we are all safe.
The tough measures appear not to have affected the mood. After being locked down for much of 2020, there's relief to be outdoors and training again.
I would rather be out in the field tackling the job than being in isolation, which thankfully none of us have been in isolation. We're all clear and there's no constraints with us deploying out straight away. But at this moment in time, morale is very high. The guys are good, they've got the supplies, they have the rations, they have the ammunition, so we're good.
COVID, say commanders, has meant constraints, but hasn't diminished training. Or a syllabus that covers everything from disinformation and fake news to full-blown warfighting. The exercise is seen as a pilot for conducting manoeuvres during pandemics. It's also about proving Sennelager as a launch pad for European military operations.
Being in continental Europe, being in the heart of Europe, being in Germany, and being able to work alongside our German partners, again, NATO allies, absolutely vital. But also Germany is perfect as the springboard for operations within Europe. And we're demonstrating that. Germany as a unique training environment matches the environment we could be operating in on the eastern flank of NATO. So therefore it matches, matching training with operating environment is vital for the British Army. Train as you would fight.
The effectiveness of the training will be seen in March. That's when 800 British service personnel alongside French soldiers reach Estonia. Success in a mission to defend NATO's eastern borders will be down to training in Germany. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel.